Hello everyone, this is Hammertron here with a new review video for you. This time I am reviewing the Schleich Eldrador creature, Armored Turtle with Weapon. This is catalog number 42496. It looks like it might have been made around 2018 or so. It was made in China and I bought it online sometime during 2021. In just a moment I will show you the packaging this came in, and then I will review the figure itself. Here is the packaging for the Schleich Eldrador Creatures Armored Turtle with Weapon. This is catalog number 42496. I ordered this online because I couldn't find this in a store, so it came wrapped in this bag. Actually, I already took a peek at it before making this video. So I'd open up the bag. Let's take it all the way out now. So it has a nice bag wrapped around it to keep it clean and protected. We have this cardboard that has been placed around the figurine to keep it protected. So I appreciate the extra protection. And there we go. And this is the Armored Turtle with Weapon. So it's Schleich Eldrador Creatures for kids 7 to 12, or maybe older people and adults like me. There's the catalog number 42496. And this tells us that there's a joint at the shoulder, there's a weapon, and the wrist turn. So yes, the shoulder moves both sides. There's the weapon, and both, well, at least one wrist moves. I don't think this one does. Looks like this plastic piece here ties the weapon to the hand, so if this were displayed in a store, it would be a little bit harder for someone to take the weapon away. That's the problem with these open packaging, where people can touch it. I think most adults can control themselves, but little kids probably get carried away. There's the bottom of the package. Here's one side of the package. The other side, the top, no real top. Here's the back. So this shows the different factions. We have a water faction, we have an ice faction, fire or lava, stone. This is one of the older cards, so it doesn't have the gorilla hanging down here to represent the jungle faction. Here are some of the other creatures available. So I will take this out of the package and I will assemble this in, or review this in just a moment. Here is the Armored Turtle with Weapon. Let's take a look at the dimensions of this figure. It is at the longest point with the arm stretched out. Looks like it is maybe 4.5 inches long. At the widest point, from the fist to the fist there, it's about 4 inches wide. And at the highest point, to the top of the head there, it's a little less than 4 inches tall. Now this weapon, we can move this around, so I'm not going to include that in the height. So this figure is like an action figure because it has some joints in it. There's one joint on this left arm, only at the shoulder, and the right arm has a joint at the shoulder and on the wrist. So those are the only joints of this figure. This is a double-headed club, and this weapon is removable from the hand. So it looks like a nice club. I would certainly hate to be hit with one of these. So it fits into the left hand here. Now I have tried to put it in the right hand, but I don't think it really fits. I'm having a difficult time pushing it into the hand, and I don't want to push too hard. I would hate to break this thing. So I'm not sure it'll actually fit in that hand. Although with the joint at the wrist, it would seem ideal to be able to put it in the hand to have new poses. So perhaps it is a flaw in the figure to not be able to put this in the right hand. So I'm going to put it back here in the left hand. There we go. Now, the armored turtle with weapon, I think, is part of the stone faction, because it seems to have some shiny pieces of rock that kind of look like quartz, almost like quartz crystals. Yeah, I think these are extra pieces of plastic that are glued into the shell of this figure, because it seems to be very different from the surrounding plastic here. It does have a lot of nice sculpting detail there. So they did put a lot of work into making this figure. There's an interesting face there. And there's a couple of eyes there looking straight ahead. Nice little shiny eyes there. Seems to have almost a little smile there. He's probably ready to hit somebody over the head with a club. It's a lot of nice detail on the front here. And a lot of texturing here. I think it's meant to represent scales. So they've done a lot of work putting this thing together. So a lot of wrinkles or texturing and scale work. And they have some claws on the toes there. It's a lot of work there. It looks like some spikes here on the tail. Now when it stands, looks like it's standing on the feet and the tail. Seems to lean back just a little bit so it doesn't fall forward. Now on the bottom of the feet here are some manufacturing information. It looks like it's made in China. There's the company. There's a little number 18 there, so I think this was made in 2018. Very, very nice figure. Nice little monstrous figure. So it's good for display with other monsters. So I'm pretty sure that this is meant to be part of the stone faction. Out of the four factions, we have the water and the fire, the ice, and the stone faction. This is before the jungle faction, but with the bits of plastic that look like quartz, it just makes me think that it's meant to be part of the stone or rock faction. So this is the Schleich Eldrador creature armored turtle with weapon. Thank you for watching my video. Please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. Until next time, goodbye everyone.